I still can't believe what my stepdad did. Even now, when I sit quietly in the evening with the sound of rain tapping against the windows, the memories feel unreal, like something pulled straight from a movie. My name is Emily Carter, and I grew up in a small town in Indiana. Life was simple back then, before everything changed. My mom, Margaret, was a strong woman, the type of person who could carry the weight of the world on her shoulders without showing the cracks. When I was 12, she remarried a man named Richard Hayes, and that was when the story that still haunts me began. Richard seemed charming at first. He had the kind of smile that won people over instantly, the type of confidence that made others trust him. He worked in construction, often taking long shifts, and everyone in town respected him. To most people, he was a good man. To me, he was complicated, sometimes warm and fatherly, other times distant, with an edge I couldn't quite put my finger on. For the first few years, life felt almost normal. Mom was happy again, and I wanted to believe Richard was everything she deserved. But then, little things started to unravel. He'd come home late, smelling like cigarette smoke even though he told Mom he quit. He'd disappear for weekends, saying it was work out of town. But the phone calls never matched the stories. At first, I thought maybe I was being paranoid, just a teenager picking apart flaws. But the truth was darker than I ever imagined. The night everything shifted is etched in my memory forever. I was 16, and a thunderstorm raged outside. Mom was working the night shift at the hospital, leaving Richard and me at home. I had been upstairs studying when I heard noises, strange ones coming from the basement. Curiosity tugged at me, and against my better judgment, I crept down the creaky stairs. The basement was dim, lit only by a single bulb that swung slightly, casting eerie shadows across the walls. Richard was down there, but what I saw wasn't what I expected. He wasn't fixing anything or grabbing tools. Instead, he was crouched over a box, hurriedly stuffing things into it. Old photographs, papers, and what looked like cash in neat rubber-banded stacks. My stomach twisted. He didn't notice me at first, but then the bulb swayed, and his eyes shot up, catching mine. "Emily," he said sharply, his voice more of a warning than a greeting. "What are you doing down here?" I froze, unable to answer. My throat felt tight. He walked toward me slowly, his face calm but his eyes cold. "You didn't see anything," he said, not asking but commanding. And I nodded, even though my mind screamed questions. What was he hiding? Why did he have so much money stashed away? That moment changed everything. From then on, I couldn't look at him the same way. Every little inconsistency, every late night, every hush phone call, it all became suspect. I started to piece things together, and what I discovered would tear my family apart.